Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is PsychoGold, this is PsychoGold Videos, and today we're going to be checking out something a little bit different, because it's not anime, and it's not a game trailer. It is a fan film for the franchise known as Power Rangers. Yes, today ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be checking out a film that is on YouTube called Power Rangers Unworthy. Now, for those of you who don't know, last weekend, it was Power Morphicon over in Anaheim, California. It is the big Power Rangers convention that only happens every couple of years. They get pretty much every guest that they want to appear. Hasbro had a big panel there and they had a big showing because obviously Hasbro recently bought the franchise. But they also do this thing where they show off fan films that are shot by people, you know, who are fans of the franchise. Some of them are kind of half professional, some of them aren't, but there were several good ones this year, apparently. I've checked out a couple of them, as one of them actually starred a couple of current Ranger actors, but it's only 5 minutes long and I'd already seen it, so I wasn't going to do a reaction video. However, this one is done by Kamen Rider Studios. I've been following Kamen Rider Studios for quite a long time, and I've been watching their test footage that they've been doing for this film called Unworthy. And I've been really excited to check it out. What I didn't know is that the film was actually finished and that they premiered it at Power Morphicon in the fan film competition, and it won. This film that we're going to check out is the winner of the Power Morphicon fan film contest, and that is the main reason that I want to do a reaction to it. However, I loaded the video up just to see what it was, because I was still in two minds about reacting to it, and I watched maybe 10 seconds of it and decided that this needs a reaction video. So we're going to check this out, and just as a heads up, if you're unfamiliar with the Boom Studios comics, especially the Shattered Grid arc that is currently happening now, this is probably going to confuse you. Now, I know that there's original content in this, as in it's not like a straight for straight reshoot of what's happened in the comics or anything like that, but it is drawing characters and inspirations directly from stuff that is in those comics, which is the main reason I wanted to do a reaction to this, because as soon as I saw the suits from the comics, I was like, okay, yeah, I changed my mind, this needs a reaction. So please go over and check out the original video. The link will be in the description below. It's got thousands of views already, but if you haven't seen it, go and watch it over in its full screen glory. Tell them that PsychoGold sent you, and yeah, just send good vibes their way. I have no doubt that this is going to be really cool. Check out their other videos. They've done other stuff besides Power Ranger short films. They did a really cool one of Black Panther versus the Jungle Fury Ranger. They've just done some really cool fight sequences, and some of the guys who work behind the scenes at Kamen Rider Studios, like Eric Nguyen, I don't know how to say your name, I'm really sorry, dude. I've actually been following some of these guys when they were at different channels and they were doing stunt work with some other YouTube channels that aren't really active anymore, so it doesn't surprise me that they're able to come along and win this fan film contest. So without further ado, let's check this video out right now. 3, 2, 1, go! Kamen Rider.
You'll never win.
Yep.
Jason.
There we go. You can see why I wanted a reaction to this, right? It's like, what? Oh, and that's Jason dead. Now, before everybody tells me that the suits don't look that good, yeah, they could be better, but they still look fantastic.
Against me, they were unworthy of being called Power Rangers. Prepare the sentries for another world breach.
Yes, my lord.
I really like his Draken voice as well. In some points it sounds like the JDF voice of Draken from when he voiced him a couple of times, but it also sounds unique to him, and I quite like him. Whoa! What the heck? Yeah, look at all those Mastodon sentries.
Oliver of Earth 193. You've abused the powers of the morphing grid. You've betrayed it, corrupted it.
He looks fantastic.
The grid must be purged.
And he sounds
You must be punished.
oddly familiar, but I really like it.
Look around you.
I'm above your petty notions of justice. I am a god.
Oh, okay. He seems unimpressed. Whoa!
What are you?
Yeah, what are you? This is, this guy isn't from the comics, guys. The other stuff are, like the Mastodon sentries, but...
I'm the Arbiter, the first ranger.
The first ranger?
Of the morphing grid.
Okay.
And you have all been deemed unworthy.
Oh, so they're all unworthy, hence the name of the film.
Relinquish your power coin willingly.
Damn, his costume looks on point, man.
It ripped from you.
Oh, it looks like Billy's still alive. So what's he gonna do?
You want my power coin? Come and take it. Let's
He's definitely doing a pretty good job of sounding like Tommy. Or Jason Frank, to be more specific. But I've never seen a character able to just toss Draken around in any universe yet. Draken is like the OP. Oh, he's not beaten yet, though. Oh, wait, what? He has a saber, but it's still got his head attached. Oh! Wait, what? That's beautiful, man. Oh!
Fight. It makes no difference. The Power Rangers are no more.
Wait, did he just kill Draken? Oh, that music! Yes! Oh, a putty. Okay.
Focus, Rocky.
I am falling.
Oh, it's okay, so that's supposed to be Rocky. I guess that's Kim.
Focus needs more focus.
And that's Adam, I guess. Is that Billy then? Because he's... Oh, is that... I don't know. If it is Billy, he's very acrobatic. Wait. He said Trini. Be prepared. If you guys don't recognize this music, it's from the very first film they released in the cinema. As is that scene. That was a direct recreation. I recognize him. He's been in another YouTube video or two. Or maybe it's a stuntman. I'm not sure, but I definitely recognize him. Oh yeah, it is Adam. Oh, I'm guessing that's supposed to be Scorpina. Yep.
Today, Scorpina. Let's do it, guys. Right. It's morphin' time.
There we go. Oh yeah. Look at those costumes. Yeah, I like the way he's wearing an affirmative shirt too. That's David Yost, who played Billy, the original Blue Ranger. That's his clothing line. I'm very confused though. If we have Adam and Rocky, why do we still have Trini? And for that matter, why are they still fighting Scorpina? But then the suits look different as well, so maybe this is a different dimension where things have played out differently? Ah. Yes! I really like the choreography of the fight scenes, even if I'm not entirely sold on the costumes. Oh, wait a minute! He's got, like, gauntlets! They do look slightly different, I didn't notice that. When they first morphed, it just looked like they were wearing onesies. Oh, very nice sword. Oh, okay, so Adam's kind of got a different fighting style than what he normally has. It kind of fits the Mastodon style a bit more now, since he's got the big axe as well. Oh! This must have taken a while to choreograph and practice. Very nice work, guys. I'm amazed if this video will stay up with all this copyrighted music, but yeah, I don't care. I've got it, so I can enjoy it. I hope it doesn't get taken down, though. Whoa! Very nice.
No, not again.
Believe it, showhead.
Really?
What? I'm practicing my heroic one-liners.
Maybe next time, Power Punks.
I was gonna say, there's no way she's gonna grow. They don't have the budget for that.
Now what?
Shawarma?
Oh my god.
What?
Very nice reference there. Let's all go out for shawarma.
I mean, a giant lava monster. Did they even watch the show?
I mean, the storyline was pretty good, and the action was pretty cool too.
I guess. They had a theme song, but I wanted more than that. Like, the action could be so much better than the middle section, but there wasn't any. The CGI, come on. It could be
Wait a
so much
minute.
better than that.
I thought it was fine.
Can't please fans, man.
They sounded like they were talking about the Power Rangers 2017 film. Interesting. Ah, Tommy! So, okay, so there is a 6th Ranger in this version of events. Oh! Here comes the other Blue Ranger. Oh, I bet they had fun trying to film this in the middle of a car park.
Oh, thank goodness I found you. Something's coming. I need to speak with your world, Zord. Ah!
Oh! Well, he didn't make it to Zordon.
Power Ranger?
What are you?
I'm the Arbiter, the first Ranger, the will of the morphing grid.
Okay, Khaleesi.
He's just like a walking reference. Ah.
Power Rangers of Earth 218. Your very existence threatens the balance of the multiverse and the morphing grid. You have all been deemed unworthy.
Oh!
Use your power coins willingly, or have them ripped from you.
Over my dead body. Ready? Ready! It's morphin' time!
Oh! Is she the leader of the group suddenly?
You want my power coin? But come and get it.
Ah.
What?
Okay. I like the way he's using the whole power protect you line against them, because that was always the thing that they said back in the day, that if you betrayed the power, that it would stop protecting you, but as time went on, that kind of got lost. I love the idea that there is a character out there who's going to enforce the rules of Zordon. Though why these guys have been judged unworthy is beyond me. I kind of get why he would judge the other Rangers if they were fighting Drakan and lost. Whoa! And I was right too, these guys are in another dimension, that's why they've got different looking suits. And why their lineup's different. I like that idea a lot. Because their weapons don't look right either. They're similar, but they're not quite right. It's interesting though that the first Ranger, this Arbiter character, he has the Tyrannosaurus helmet, but he's black. With blue. So it's like... they've always pretty much given the idea that the first Ranger is always the Red Ranger.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I say that, and then his sword lights up red. Oh, I like the effects around the Blue Ranger there. They've crumpled the ground. Makes no difference. Oh! Wait, what? That was literally... Oh, okay. Damn. Fair enough. I thought we were going to see them actually eventually prevail, but I guess not.
Power Rangers Unworthy. This is definitely one.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Power Rangers Unworthy, for they have been judged. I really like the character that they invented there with the Arbiter, and that ending surprised me, but there was that post-credit scene, yo, where all of a sudden Kimberly's phone lit up and you could hear the Dragon Dagger and the camera zoomed in on Tommy. Now, if Arbiter could wipe the floor with the Draken from Boom Comics, then I'm sorry, but the idea of Tommy coming in and saving them, I don't buy it. if they ever do a follow-up, I would definitely check it out. I think that was a fantastic little film that they've made for themselves there. Props to those guys. Please go check it out on their channel. Give those guys a like. And drop them comments letting you know how much you loved it. I think that video was awesome. I can definitely see why that won. The costuming, the stunt work, the choreography, the effects. Everything in that was really good. Well done to those guys, and I just wish I had some friends who were just as skilled so that I could go out and shoot my own fan films here in the UK. No, I really enjoyed that, guys. Huge shout out to all the people involved in that. The weapons guys, the voiceovers, especially the guy who did both Draken and the Arbiter. You guys killed it in every way, shape, or form. The only thing, like I said, that I was like expecting there to be a moment where we would actually see them sort of win against the Arbiter. And considering how much test footage is out there of them fighting putties in the park, I genuinely thought that there was going to be more of us seeing the Rangers as opposed to, you know, that one fight with Scorpina and then it going straight into the Arbiter. But obviously the Arbiter was a complete surprise character, like no one knew he was there. I also love the fact of how many Mastodon Sentry characters that they managed to rope into this. Like, that's always been one of the things that gives the comic book such a big advantage over trying to do something like this in the show, is that they can make an army of Rangers, in this case they're called Sentries, and give them weapons and, you know, make them into an actual army. And the Black Ranger Sentries is one of the first ones we see, and we see that there are lots of them, and they all have, you know, rifles, automatic weapons like they do. Obviously they're slightly sci-fi Mastodon versions of them, because Draken has corrupted the power and has copied it and basically managed to weaponize the power coins, for want of a better phrase. It reduces their individual power, but an army of them more than makes up for the slight decrease in power, is how I understand it. Because they're definitely not as strong as a regular ranger, hence why they have automatic weaponry. But I think that's a pretty good trade-off, you know, if you have all of the defense and the armor of being a ranger and you have these extra weapons and you're part of a huge unit compared to being one person, then against the majority, or especially against anything that exists on Earth, you're not going to lose, are you? So it doesn't make that much difference. So yeah, that was a fantastic video, guys. I don't think there's much to talk about in this, other than the fact that, like I say, it was absolutely amazing. I think Scorpina's costume could have been a little bit better, but that's just me being picky. It's still far beyond anything that I could do myself, or, you know, anything like that. So I always don't like taking, you know, I don't like being mean on fan films, because just being able to put something like this together is an achievement in and of itself, and I thought it was high enough quality that it deserved to get a reaction video. Like I said, I saw the Draken suit, I saw the Red Ranger with the smashed helmet, which was really well done, by the way, whoever did the props, and yeah, that was just great. There was some talking after that post-credit scene with Tommy's phone that I will have cut out because there's nothing there to react to, but they did go into saying that they had some help from other stunt teams who did the props and who gave them the original costumes, because they were definitely better looking than their Unworthy suit costumes. And I realized why. It's because they're missing their belt. I couldn't work it out to begin with. I thought, they don't look too bad, but there's something missing. Apart from the fact they're essentially onesies with extras, but like, when Billy, the other Blue Ranger, turned up, he obviously has the white belt with the Power Morpher on it, and they were all missing that, and I think that was kind of distracting. But obviously, they couldn't really do that, because if they put that on, then it would be obvious that the rest of their suit is just a onesie type material, instead of being a full spandex suit that they're wearing, and then they've got the boots and the gloves and that on top of it. Yes, once upon a time I did do a lot of cosplay, so yeah, I do notice those little details. I know, it's depressing. Plus the fact, obviously, Billy had his blade blaster in his holster as well, whereas they didn't really have any weapons holstered, but they did use their power weapons a lot, which I liked. And I thought that the casting was really good as well. Like I said, the dude who played Adam and Billy was spot on. I also say, as well, like when they were delivering their dialogue, they definitely nailed the old school Power Rangers acting. Definitely was sat there like, this can't be them being serious. And then a couple of seconds later I was like, nah, it's not them being serious. They're They're deliberately trying to act like the 90s cheesiness that everybody remembers that show being, which is great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Just a short little video that I wanted to check out, and I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. If you did, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, both the original video and this one, if you'd be so kind. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this episode so that we can have a chat about it. And maybe this is, maybe this is all new to you and you didn't know that there was this really intricate comic book out there, and maybe you should check it out because it's actually really good. I'd recommend it even if you're not a fan of Power Rangers. I actually think it's just really good in general. If you're new around here, don't forget to click subscribe and ring the bell to get notified as we check out random videos like this on YouTube a fair amount of times, but normal anime reaction videos and discussions will resume on Sunday, when the next My Hero Academia will drop. So, all that's left for me to do is to say that, as always, I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.